Now on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturday mornings, we have youth boxing. We're paying attention to all of the gun violence here in the city, and we partnered with the Department of Juvenile Justice and working with kids with gun charges and really trying to help them see that there is a better way.
Was going to church with my wife at Christ Chapel. Pastor James was preaching there. Afterwards, he asked for volunteers.
So my question to you is, will you do what the Great Commission, not the Great Suggestion, says? Will you go?
I looked at my wife and I was like, I like gyms, you know.
I had seen something on the news with this guy during COVID. We were all at home nervous. I see this guy with thousands of homeless people at the convention center.
The sign has been phenomenal. Everybody's stepping up. We've got our homeless friends.
And they interview him and they're like, aren't you worried about getting sick? And he was just like, who's gonna help my friends? I said, who is that guy? I wanna know that guy. Once I saw what was going on at that place, I've never gone back.
Showed up and then I saw that there was like boxing and things like that.
And when I heard that there's a boxing gym that also helps people get jobs, that also helps people get furniture, that also helps women and people that need it, it wrapped me up. These kids that we teach to box, they're already in a fight. They're in a fight every day that they wake up. So it's not a matter of if they're gonna fight, it's a matter of how they're gonna fight and what their fight looks like.
So boxing is the hook, and it gets them there so that they can put their guns down, put their gloves up, hear the gospel, and be transformed through that.
It's a pretty amazing thing to watch boys become men pretty early on when you show them not only how to carry themselves on the street, but also how to love other people and how to see Christ in their own life. The way I describe it, you walk into that old gym and it's holy ground. Started out by just going and hanging out with our friends down there at the coffee times, at the Bible study times, and just getting to know everybody, listen to their stories, see that most of them have a joy that I didn't have at the time.
My mom's friend told me about the Lord's Gym. He took me up, and it was during the adult program, so I couldn't fight that day. I come back, met the coaches, I started training.
When he came in, he was just this kid that loved boxing. Thought he knew what he was doing, but had no clue, and just had a lot of energy for it and a lot of excitement for it.
I noticed Matt stood out more than anyone else. So a lot of kids were there, they were playing around. Like when he was there, he was very serious, and he could tell he was there for a different reason than everyone else.
And we'll hit mitts, work on head movement.
We all spar with him. I mean, he chipped my tooth. He's giving us black eyes. The kid hits hard, he's incredible.
My personal philosophy in fighting is that anything that you're learning in fighting is going to do well for you in life. And I tell him that a lot too.
It's like a crazy older brother.
I'm not just training him to fight, I'm training him for all possibilities.
So he carries himself in the ring, but more than that, he's become a leader for our gym.
I'm not just a fighter. I like, when other kids come in, I like to help them train.
He fathers the younger kids that are coming in. He shows them what they're working towards.
But at the Lord's Gym, you're not just another boxer. You're another member of the family. A lot of time we'll do Bible study.
We usually sit down, have some kind of food or drink, and either Emily or my wife Felicia will do some sort of Bible study.
She'll go to one of the Proverbs or something. That's something we've been getting into recently. And she'll teach us about it.
I know a lot of times they like to do is something they've seen throughout that session or day or things like that.
Felicia might be leading one of our Bible studies, and then all of a sudden you just see her track off and say, you know what? We're not going to talk about this. I want to share my story, and everybody here is going to share their story.
Boxing will teach you one thing, but going through something like that will teach you another.
It not only tells you everything about God, but it also tells you great aspects of life and how you should be as a human.
You'll see a kid that's fresh off the street spill his whole life in front of us and explain the hurt and explain the longings that he has because all of a sudden he knew he was safe. Come and see.
When you're really thinking about your time and your money and things like that, just go out on a leap of faith and try to give someone else your time or your money.
We're there because there's something that can be offered in the gym that you can't get anywhere else.
You're going to feel much better. It's going to produce more for you than you understand.
There's somebody that needs you down there. The community that this place draws is a magnet for love. And for workers, there's plenty of work to be done. For people, there's plenty of stories to hear. For people that are active, there's weights, there's boxing. For people, pick up furniture, go deliver it. Like, it's a perfect outlet for somebody that isn't really quite sure, or maybe has never done ministry or any kind of like outreach before. This will always be home to me, and these will always be my family. And so, if you're looking for a family like that, it can be found. It can be found with the Lord's Gym and Urban Outreach.